Good evening and thanks for joining us for 23 ABC News at 6. I'm Keely Van Mittendorp.
And I'm Mark Blaine. While the summer season brings heat and sunny skies, it also brings a disease spread by mosquitoes. And while it's rare for death to occur from the disease, it can happen.
23 ABC's Brianna Willis joins us live in studio to share more about West Nile virus and how it's being seen already here in Kern. Brianna.
Mark, Keely, every year in Kern, people and animals are infected by the West Nile virus. According to Kern County Public Health, in 2019, we had 32 human cases. In 2020, we had 8. Last year, we had 3. And so far this year, we have 2 confirmed cases. Now, officials say there are steps that you can take to try and avoid coming in contact with mosquitoes.
I think if you talk to anybody, they're going to tell you they've come into contact with mosquitoes. And so this is the time where transmission is typically the highest.
Getting bitten by a mosquito should not be taken lightly. Culex mosquitoes, which can be found in Kern County, can cause West Nile virus. The Kern Mosquito and Vector Control District says the number of mosquitoes carrying the virus is raising concern.
The mosquitoes that we are sending off to UC Davis right now are testing positive weekly, and the numbers are coming back with more positive results than last year.
Symptoms can range from fever, headache, muscle weakness, a rash, and more. But only 1 in 5 people will develop them. But in other cases, that can be different.
But there's about 20% that are going to experience symptoms, and those symptoms can also progress into, in really rare circumstances, death.
Mosquito and Vector Control says it's best to inspect your yard for any containers or plants that have water because that's what will attract mosquitoes.
If you're going to have potted plants, I recommend one of 3 things. Either get rid of the water saucers altogether and just let the water drain through, okay? Or it takes a little more work. You can fill the base or the saucer full of sand. You can place the pot back in here. What that does is that creates a barrier so those mosquitoes can no longer live and survive in here.
The control district also has another tool in the works to fight off mosquitoes. The A1 Super Duty Mist Blower.
That shoots a plume up into the air and uses the wind to disperse this material over front yards and backyards, with the idea of being able to drop those bacterial droplets down into cryptic containers.
While there's no human vaccine for the virus, Public Health says to do your best to prevent being in contact with mosquitoes.
There is no specific treatment other than treating the symptoms once you have them, to, if it's things like a fever, making sure that you stay hydrated. More supportive treatments are available if you get to that point. So that's why really your best protection is to avoid getting bitten in the first place.
Now, there is a vaccine available for horses when it comes to West Nile virus, and so far this year we have 2 confirmed cases in horses in Kern County. Kern County Public Health also says with all the different viruses going around, it's best for you to determine when it's time to reach out to your doctor, depending on your symptoms. In studio, Brianna Willis, 23 ABC News, connecting you.